Alright, I'm back with another video. Where do I start with this? So, the Dragon Ball pop-up tour. It's now been about a week since the very final stop, but I can finally put my input on this because I have some opinions on it. I also have good news and bad news. So let's talk about my experience with this. Just to give a quick recap of what the pop-up tour is and how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be these pop-up shops or these pop-up experiences all around the US. This is specifically for the US, going to the most quote-unquote popular places, but really they're just going to really big malls around the US. So Chicago, Illinois, New Jersey, Florida, Texas, and California, where I live right now. Uh how do I put this in perspective? It didn't go exactly as a lot of people have hoped for, but it was fun. I can put it that way. I can put my experience on it and say it was pretty fun. I did go to the California one. The one over at Arcadia, yes, it took me a couple of hours to get there, but it was eventually worth it. I can put it in perspective. But I didn't think it was going to be as packed as I thought it would be. Now, keep in mind, you're talking about the US population only, where a lot of fans in the US are Dragon Ball fans. Some people love it, others, they just want to profit off of it. So let's start with this. How does the pop-up tour work? Well, there's 5 stops. Of course, they started off from Chicago, Illinois, which uh, I didn't. Well, I don't know why they chose these places. I kind of wish it was closer to my home, but LA is close enough to me, I guess. They like I mentioned, they did choose, I'm assuming, the biggest malls around the U.S. Hence the reason why they chose these locations. So I guess it makes sense. So if we go into, let's say, here, I think I could pull it up, but let's say I go into here. We'll talk about what they have over there because every one of them is exactly the same. So yeah, this is the 5th stop. This is the one that I went to, the shops of Santa Anita, aka Arcadia, California, aka the northeastern side of LA. Correct me if I'm wrong. That was the very first time I've ever actually been to Arcadia. So if you're an LA local, please forgive me. I don't know much about the area. But what I do know is what they had over there. They did have free giveaways, and I did manage to get all of them. I got the bag. I don't have it with me right now. It's in my truck and it's getting its issues fixed. So I wish I could show that off, but that's the bag. The bag is actually pretty big. It's about the size of what you would normally see from Comic-Con, but it doesn't have the backpack handles. It just has the shopping bag handles, which is fine. I didn't get the headband. I don't think I saw the headband. Maybe I should have taken it out. No, actually no. I didn't get one. I didn't get one actually. But I did get the comic book. It's the usual stuff that they give out at every event exclusives or every event, like Comic Con for instance. So if you've seen one of these, it has both the volume one of the OG Dragon Ball as well as the chapter one of Dragon Ball Super. Then we have the product catalog. I have not seen this, but I'm assuming it has all the items that are being sold at the pop-up tour. And finally, the energy marker pack, which if you are a what's called a Dragon Ball Fusion World TCG player, you do get one of I believe 5 energy markers, which each of them having a chance to be either a regular, it's what I've heard they called it silver, or a gold, which I will I do have TCG player prizes up for a reason. So let's continue going through this. There was a sticker rally. The only way to get into the sticker rally is by going to the start of or the end of whatever they started at. In this case, they started at 1:30 for the first rally, and then they started another one at 4:30. Which, by the way, I was late, so I didn't know that they started it around 4:30. I had to guess my way through this stuff. I should have checked the times, of course. But I did go to the 431 on Sunday. Yes, I went to the final day of the event. So, yeah, forgive me. I had a lot of other stuff to do on the weekend. So Sunday was pretty much the best time for me to go. Same thing with the giveaways, actually. Same thing with the bag giveaways. I managed to get to the one at 3 p.m. God damn. You'll see the videos that I've taken for this to actually happen. And let me tell you this. If you're going for the giveaways, specifically for the bag and the energy marker, you better be ready for the damn heat that happened during last week. Because that shit was a shithole. Not literally because I was okay. And thankfully I was okay. But it was hella hot. For what I've been told specifically for this, for the Arcadia location, we got some crazy shit happening there apparently. So there were a lot of people cutting in line, of course. That's kind of an asshole thing. Please do not do that. That's stupid. I understand that you want the goddamn figures and stuff, the product, which I will talk about later on. But please do not cut in line. That's just stupid. Second thing, and I've also been told about this from other people who have been there for the past couple of days of that weekend. People have passed out. Literally passed out in the sun. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, can we not do that? Can we just get free water? I think that would be very nice, especially during the heavy heat around during that weekend, which by the way was hot during that day. I think I was almost sweating from the back when I arrived over there. Thankfully, I was fine. Thankfully, everyone else was fine. And we also had access to the mall, so thankfully that was there. So really appreciate it. Uh, yeah, I've heard people passed out and ambulances came and all that shit. That does not look good. That does not look good on there, okay? But yeah, that's part of the experience. But the lines were, I'd say they were doable. You know, they did call in the security guards, the sheriff, and the staff. They did call the fire marshal as well. I've been through this kind of shit before, especially with Comic Con, having to deal with long ass lines saying, "Everyone, get the hell out of the line," and blah blah blah. I get it. They're trying to do their job. Let them do their fucking job. So yeah, I was lucky enough to actually get the bags considering they only had 400 left and there was about maybe 700 people in line. So I'm damn glad that I was lucky enough to actually get it because I was inside just waiting for the lines to start, and yet I got squished in by a lot of people. By the way, big shout out to one of the people I met over there. What's his name? CJ? My boy CJ, if you're watching this video, I'm so glad to have met you, my man. Can't wait to see you at Battle Hour. So, yeah, I met some pretty cool people over there. Really glad to talk to some pretty cool things that they wanted to talk about, their experiences. But I hope they fix the line issues. That's the only thing. It's not. It's gonna be expected that there's gonna be a lot of people over there, but maybe better line management would be a first. What's that? Is that it? Oh yeah, they also I didn't mention this. They were giving out free acrylic stands if you did complete the sticker rally, which there were 6 you had to get, and then the last one you had to get from the info booth. It wasn't really that hard. It probably took maybe like 40 minutes. I've been to every one of them already. It's simple stuff. There's a Sparking Zero demo you can go to play Sparking Zero. There's the card game booth or card game section where you get to learn how to play the Dragon Ball Fusion World card game. Then there's the SH Figure Arts actually, which I believe is not here. Did I miss it? Did I miss it or is it all the way down? Oh no, right here. There we go. This is the what you call it, Pulse and Try. That was the first time that was the first time I actually tried the SH Figure Arts new begin cell begin. Oh my god, I can't even talk about it. It's the Begin Games Goku. That articulation is insane. believe it or not, I love the articulation of that damn Goku compared to so many other ones I've seen. But they did pretty good with this. Of course, I didn't see any QC issues on the demo, but still, I would have noticed it. I did try the Dragon Stars as well. I believe there was also there was a secret for Dragon Stars. This, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get both. I did get Vegeta though, but not Goku. But they teach you how to play the game. They let you finish the game with the demo decks. It's very easy to learn. I highly recommend if you want to get into the game. This might be a pretty good start. I don't think they allow you to use these decks during official tournaments, which makes sense, right? They're supposed to be demo decks. They're supposed to teach you how to play the game. But I highly recommend learning how to play this if you want to learn. They did also have a free plastic model build kits. Uh, if you attend the event, I believe they are appointment based, just like the card game demos. This one's a little more fun. I actually have how many times have I done this so far? I've done it like 4 times already. I did give 2 of them away to a couple of my friends, so just so that they don't feel left out. If I were to do this again, I would bring my friend. I would bring friends. Honestly, it's just a lot more fun to do. If you do want to bring your children, or you have if you're bringing family members along, if you have children with you and all that stuff, I highly recommend doing this as well. If they bring it out again, it is fun, very easy to do, and it should be more beginner friendly than some of the other ones that have already released. But yeah, you do get a chance of having this Goku for free. It's very nice, very cool, very simple to build. I enjoyed it. It's like I said, I've done this 4 times already, but I love it. Sparking Zero demo, like I mentioned, is there as well. I did not get the lanyard and these things. I'm sure that they've already given them all out during the beginning of the weekend or beginning of the day. So if you wanted to play, you should be able to get these lanyards if they had any left. They didn't. I didn't. Well, they only did a follow-up for Gekken Squadron. They need to do a demo for Gekken Squadron. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. Such a shame. Such a shame. They would have had people actually be interested in playing the game, especially have a demo of Gekken Squadron, which is they're continuously promoting, just like Dokkan and Legends. Like, come on. I'm part of this program, man. I don't think I saw this. Was it Battle Hour 2020? Oh no, I actually saw the poster for it, which by the way, I'm going to Battle Hour 2026 next month. I didn't know they were giving out free button badges unless I have it in my bag. But these are all very fun experiences. Definitely would recommend going for either the figure or the card game demo first. Make sure you have an appointment set so that when you do get over there, you don't want to waste your time. If you want to do both, I recommend splitting time between this one and this one so that you do get both on the same day. Or if not, try to do it late in the afternoon for one and then early morning for the next one. What else happened? Oh, yeah, okay, so retail. Okay, let me pull this up very quickly. Let's see. This. This is the line. Sorry, let me turn this down. This is the line for day 3. Day 3. I was there at 11:30. Keep in mind, this is half of the damn line for retail. Going all the way down there to all the way on that half. And then all the way up to here. That, my friend, is the retail. That's not the end of it, actually. That's just 60-70% of the line. The rest of the line is right inside those doors. The rest of the line is inside those damn doors. They're right there. And guess what they were there for, okay? And people already got it because they were there early in the morning. Which, by the way, people were camping the night before. And to top it all off, they did mention in the rules in the what's called the mall website that they would not let people in by 6 a.m. That was day 1. This happened after day 1. That camping and all that shit. That was after day 1. So it occurred on day 2 and 3. So day one was kind of a bust. But goddamn, they were all there. I haven't even talked about the damn giveaway line actually, but dude, they were all there because they wanted this Goku. Which I'll talk more about him in a little later, but they were all there for this guy. And him if you wanted that too, but here's the thing. I got him from Japan. He's much cheaper. If you buy him from Bai, he's like 92 bucks. And if you're a new user, you can get free international shipping paid off pretty quickly. So I'd say you're pretty much paying just as much as what you're paying over there, despite the waiting slash inconvenience. So if you want him, if you want this Goku, I recommend probably buying from Bai or maybe JP fans, and you can buy him for cheaper right there. Simple enough. I don't know why you wouldn't want to wait for this guy in line when you could just get him online. This Goku, however, is a different story. He's supposed to be a limited exclusive. On the day I was there, I believe I heard that they had 200 left. Let me look at the line again. This was 11:30, by the way. Uh, yeah, yeah. Uh, that's not 200 people. That's not 200 people. That's like maybe over 800 plus, maybe close to 1,000. And on top of that, I haven't talked about the other line. This line over here, that's the giveaway line. That's the giveaway line to the tote bags. And that shit wrapped around the goddamn block from the other, from there to the other side. I think I also have another video of it. Or I have a picture of it right here. By the way, they have a 99 ranch marker right there, which was super fucking clutch because I needed to eat something very quickly, or I needed to cool down in there. Dude, this is the other end of the fucking line. That is insane. This is more than like 400 people in line just for the tote bag and the energy marker. People want that shit pretty hard. they do want their money's worth, apparently. I also did get a couple other images as well, or videos. So this is the Genki Damatsuri Goku, which, by the way, in person looks amazing, dude. I wish I could see some of the other poses, but that's the box itself. Oh, man. Wish I could have broken through the glass and grabbed that Goku and left. I wish I could grab it, but that don't exist, apparently. Oops. But that is so nice, guys. Oh my god, dude. I wish I could. Man, I wish. I wish I could get him. It doesn't exist apparently. And this is the what's call it. This is the 40th anniversary Goku. Like I said, I have him right now. Just got him in the mail yesterday. No, a couple days ago. So, dude, what, dude, this looks so good. And by the way, this is just one of the poses, right? This is one of the main poses you can do out of the box, and it's really nice. It resembles the Volume 1 manga panel right there. I'm so glad I got him from Bai. Such a clutch pose right there. Such a clutch figure. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. These are some of the other things that are over there. Games begin Goku. There we go. He's very good to get. There's some exclusives in here already too. I believe this Goku was the exclusive. These statues were the exclusive, and people bought these out faster than this SH and than this Genki Damatsuri Goku. So if you're into statues, these three are your big go-tos. Like literally, they're big go-tos, and they look really good. And of course, this Goku and this Goku too. So you have like 5 exclusives that are very nice, or 6 actually. Then you have the figurized Goku. Then you have the packs, which of course they ran out pretty quickly too. They did have the acrylic stand, which I think they didn't have anymore. and then the postcard itself. Oh, I didn't know they had this actually. That's pretty interesting. Because I would have asked, but of course they didn't have any. Because they only had some of the other ones in there as well. I did not get a pic of the. Did I get? No, I didn't get a pic of the of all the products that are over there. These are some of the more notable ones down here. But if, dude, how much does this go for now? I think it's like $400 right now, or $500. Keep in mind, they just did this. This is this most people say it's the most stupidest thing. They've done this for Japan already, where they have a raffle to actually have a chance to buy the figure itself or pre-order the figure. If you wanted him and you got him, congratulations. If you didn't, like someone like myself, oh, actually, I do have my page up right here. Can I show? Let me pull this up like this. And then go into here. Yup. Losing draws, guys. Boo. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm never getting this guy. If I was desperate, right, I could find something. I could find them online. Not on eBay, though. eBay, you guys are a bunch of fuckers out there. 300 to 400 bucks. I'm not going to be mad if you make a profit. I'm just mad at the fact that you're getting more than one copy when everyone else could have just gotten one copy for this amount of money right here, man. 80 bucks, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Really? Oh, well. Sucks to be me, I guess. That's what they all say. Is that everything I want to talk about in here? Product wise, yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the energy marker, since that's what people wanted to go for as well for this event. So the energy marker, if you're a player, right, it's basically your cost if you're going second. So if you're going second, you get to use this as your energy marker to go pay costs for certain cards. There's 10 of them. I believe they have them showed. I think they were shown somewhere down here. If not, they were probably on another page. No, this page. No, I remember seeing them. Okay, here they are, right here, right here. So this is what people are trying to rate for. There's two variants of the same card. There's the regular version, which people called it the silver version, and then there's the gold one, which is about 3 times the price of the regular one. I did get Gogeta first, but then I traded it. What was I talking about? This guy right here. And then I traded it for a regular UI Goku, which, by the way, is actually a pretty fair trade. If we go on to freaking TCG Player, you'll see that most of these guys are selling it for like 90 to 100 bucks. I did not know this was about 90 to 100 bucks. Okay. I was like, oh shit, I got UI Goku. That's so cool. Or sorry, I got Blue Gogeta. That's so cool. Great. Um, take a look at this. 3 to 400 bucks. 3 to 400 bucks. Almost 500. Almost 3 to 500 bucks. Keep it $600. Keep in mind, right? Keep in mind. Oh my god. Keep in mind, there's only 5 of these guys, and you get a chance to pull the gold one instead of the regular one. So, if I wanted to, personally, if I were to actually like pull the gold version of them, I would mostly want to go for either Gogetas. Like any Gogeta is fine, really. But any gold card, any gold energy marker is also fine as well, because then I get to flex whenever I play the game. Yeah, that's right. I'm not gonna put that shit. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna flex it. That's how cool I am because I'm a player, not a seller. I need to play this game more. I do enjoy it, but there's so many other card games I do enjoy as well. The One Piece card game is fine, but the mechanics are a little different. I think with that now, I think there is one more thing I did want to show, and there's oh, that's right, the venue. So I wanted to show the venue from the top side of the mall. As you can see, you can definitely see from here. You got the Dragon Stars, you got the statues, the demo of the Sparking Zero demos, which by the way, I believe someone is playing Cell Majima. Was it Majima? Yeah. Then right here we have the retail line, which is still long by the time I was recording that. We have the plastic demos going on. Oh yeah, the plastic build demos for the Goku. And then we have the card game demos right there, which I had one placed for like 3, 4 p.m. And then there's the SH Big Arts Try, and then some of the other stuff right there. What about the other one? Let me see. And this is when I was inside. So you look around. When I'm looking around, you see a lot of the cool stuff right there. The other Tamashii Nation stuff. They also had gachapons over there too. I forgot to mention that. Look, and here's a close up of all the statues. So this is the UI Goku. No, I'll be honest. Eye positioning is a little weird. Sorry, eye positioning is a little weird. Might have to get used to that, of course. Same thing, and then here are the other masterpiece. Let's call it statues for the Genki Damatori, Goku, and Vegeta. They look really cool. Wish I could grab them, but you know I don't have the room in my I actually don't have freaking room in my actual bedroom to display them. I would love to display them, but they're huge. And here are some of the other statues that they had over here. There's some of the figures in here too. With this one as their exclusive. And going around, these are some of the Dragon Stars that they have right here. So all Z right here, all GT, all Super, and then of course they have all Daima as well. And then that's their try for the Dragon Stars figures. Oh yeah, that's right. They have some cosplayers over there. I saw someone actually having a freaking, was it Super Saiyan 4? Or was it God Goku? Couldn't one or the other. I see a lot of people wearing the tote bags, which I did grab myself as well, like I mentioned. And that's the info booth right at the top. And then the gachapons are right on the other side right there. There's more, right? Yep, so here are the gachapons right over here. They did have, by the time I did grab one, they ran out of most of them. I wanted to go for the one that had the Gogeta, blue Gogeta, but they ran out of that. But these are some of the gachapons that they had over there. If you were over there, let me know what you guys got from the gachapons. I would love to hear it. Because these are fun, especially with the Dokkan ones. Hey, I could have gotten one of those guys. I could have gotten one of them. But they had the 10th anniversary stuff. What else do they have over there? Oh yeah, they have the solid displays for all the card sets, for the current card sets of the Fusion World card game. And these are some of the energy markers and rare cards from the, what's it, the manga booster set? Yeah. And they look sick. I do love them. And you may recognize some of them because they're already doing collaborations with Dokkan, of course. I think that's all I wanted to see out of this. Is there another one that I have in here? Yeah. Yeah, so this is the line that I was in for the bag giveaway. And I was lucky enough to be in the upper half. But look at everyone else in the back. That's like more than 600 people in the back right there. I'm glad I was in it, but it's insane, dude. Holy crap. And I believe, yeah, this is a picture of when I was doing the demo. I met this guy. He and I had a really good time. Of course, I was the one that's fucking teaching because I knew the game a little more from my aspect compared to him. But I did listen. I knew the fucking rules. By the way, very lovely person, by the way. But still, had a lot of fun with the game. Would definitely recommend it, like I mentioned. And is that it? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, so Oh, that's a big mouthful. But I do want to give my good and my goods and my bads. The goods were the events. I really did enjoy the events. I really did enjoy the giveaways and all that stuff. Free cards, free tryouts and all that stuff, free demos. I really enjoyed it. Definitely would do it again if it was, a little more managed well. I feel like they managed better during Comic Con than they did in these events. I have to be honest. They've done better with these than other ones. I wish they also did collab with content creators to help them promote the pop up tour a little better, but you can't win them all. Can't do them all at the same time. And then the bads, of course. You only some of the few bad things, especially with the LA location. It was really hot that day. Can we get some free water, please? I understand that, not everyone can get free water because you have to go inside and then you actually refill water bottles and everything. They should have water fountains in there, actually. And then, of course, people passing out. That's the major thing. That's a health concern right there, bro. At least they brought ambulances, but damn, bro. People are getting fucked up in the mall. People are standing in line to get shit and people are passing out. That's insane. You don't want that happening. I don't want that thing happening ever again. Not with things coming up right now. And what else? The 1,000 people in line, bro. I understand that they want the figure, but you gotta find a way to manage the lines better. Like I get it, Chicago, Illinois was pretty much like a test run because not many people knew how it's gonna go. But then after that, everything went downhill. So maybe I don't know. I can't just say like, oh, you guys have to manage the lines better. No, there just has to be a way. I'm not very familiar with how things are gonna work, but maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna come up with a great idea on this, but maybe not allowing people to camp out the night before would be a good start. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas, but the line management could have been better. What else? Maybe another game, maybe more game demos. Can we have Dokkan over there? Can we have Legends? Can we have Genshin Squadra demos over there? I understand you guys don't have enough space in the mall to do it, but I would love to see Genshin Squadra demos over there where people can actually learn how to play a 4-on-4. Or Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, have people learn about Dokkan. Or Legends, have people play one-on-one demos against each other to learn how to play the game. That would be a great way for other people to get into other mobile games. I understand, like, don't spend money on gotcha games, but at least having them try would be a good start. What else? Products. Product is gonna be very scarce. I wish there was more ways to get the Genki Damaso to Goku. I don't know if I want to buy him or not. The problem is I've already spent so much money this week that it's probably not gonna be possible for a while. So I'll leave it just that. Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about the Dragon Ball pop-up tour. I love it, but I hated it. I would probably just rate it probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. Oh my god, I'm being a fucking a-hole for doing that. For me, it's like a 6 out of 10 at best. Great events, great stuff happening inside. The only terrible thing is just line management. Could be better. Could be better. Okay. I get a day one over in this location was a shithole. But you gotta give the dedication to the players, okay? You gotta give a dedication to the actual fans out there. Y'all stood in line, y'all slept there for more than 10 plus hours. You guys are fucking insane. I can't do that, but I know you guys can. But let me know if you went to the pop-up tours locations. Let me know how you guys feel. Let me know how you guys enjoyed it. Any feedback for them. Let me know what you guys think of the events. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. It's like 12 before right now. I need to go sleep.